I'm Janani. I'm from Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, Delhi. I was the Mahindra War Room winner 2010 and I'll be sharing some anecdotes with you. My first experience of the Mahindra group was at the War Room launch during my first year of college. All I could see then was the Brahmastra. I wanted it and I wanted to be the rightful owner of it. And that's how the whole journey started for me. In my second year of college, I participated in Mahindra War Room. Now there were many competitions which were exposed to us as students. However, just like an ad needs to break through the clutter, a competition to ultimately win the hearts of the students have to break through the clutter. And that's what the War Room launch did for me. It was impactful and it really gave a message that participating in it would be a worthwhile experience. And that's why I decided to participate. When my team started working on the case, we realized that the challenge was structured in such a manner that it was not going to be able to crack it by just sitting in the classroom or sitting within the confines of our B school. We had to go out, we had to grill ourselves and get a solution which would be both executable, implementable and at the same time novel enough for the Mahindra group to appreciate it. And this is just what we strived to do. And the day we were declared the campus champions, we were euphoric. We knew that there was a daunting task ahead where we had to pit our minds against the top brains in the country and prove ourselves to the who's who in the Mahindra group. But on that day after we won, all we wanted to do was celebrate. The four of us who were a part of the team and with all our friends who had supported us and made sure that we won that day. And on the final day of the Mahindra War Room at Taj, I remember, was a momentous experience. It was a mind-numbing moment because it was at that time I realized how much ever I had prepared, how much ever I had braced for it, the grandeur and the scale of the event just took me aback. Seeing the judge and the jury sitting out there, I realized Mahindra War Room is not just an outreach for the students, it is actually the way Mahindra conducts its business, and that both scared and excited me at the same time. Ultimately, being able to win at Mahindra War Room, I realized just facing the group executive board and how attentive they were to the solutions proposed by us as well as every other B school team. Mahindra is a place where people listen to you, irrespective of where you're from, your age, your experience, and all you need to do is work and your work speaks for itself. This and the fact that the entire GMC scheme and its exposure to various businesses as diverse as possible, it was these two factors that clinched the decision for me about working in Mahindra. I have been working here for the past 1 year and the transition from B school to Mahindra has been very smooth, especially facilitated by the GMC scheme. And in Mahindra two-wheelers, which is where I am working currently in the marketing department, my team as well as my function nurture and mentor me to the best extent possible that a management trainee should and could be nurtured. There is no looking back for me. Now, all you guys would also be exposed to as many competitions as I was 1 year back. What I say is, if you decide to participate in Mahindra War Room, then do it with your entire heart and soul. Don't spread your efforts thin. Thanks.